the Warriors game is finally here. Have you allowed yourself to look forward to this one at all, and happy now that
How long you been talking to me? Come on. No, I haven't, but it's here. It's the next game, and it's great that Christmas Day for our fans is the biggest day of our season. Besides, we have All-Star and then the finals. So I think it's 5 games slated for Christmas Day, and so I'm happy that I'm a part of it once again.
A real question for you. You don't get to play these home games on Christmas very much. Since you actually get a chance at one, would you put any more on this game, on a Christmas Day game, than you might?
No. It's just for us, it's the next game, in our process, and we're going against a great team, and we know what they bring to the table. They're a great, well-oiled machine. They got 4 great players, and they got complementary players behind those guys. They've been playing extremely well, but everyone gets so everyone gets so crazy with the penmanship and the coverage of a Christmas Day game, and then the next day you got to play again. And it's like it's over. So it's like I get excited for the game, but I don't really care too much about storylines on Christmas. It's not a big thing for me.
Here's another story. Yeah, I know you're a student of the game. Is this approaching Lakers Celtics in the 80s?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I think only time will tell. As far as you can compare what history has done. Obviously, we know the history between the Celtics and the Lakers of the 80s and how many times they faced one another. So only time will tell with us.
Regardless of what happened Sunday, as we saw last year, it has no bearing on what happened in June. But for the moment, is this team ready for that game, ready for that challenge, just kind of given the injuries? And
we will be ready with the game plan that our coaching staff give us. Are we ready to set ourselves up for a 7-game series between us and the Warriors? Hell no. Our starting 2 guards out 4 months. So, and then we have no sense of entitlement of thinking we can even get to a 7-game series versus them. So, no, we're not ready for that. We'll be as well prepared as you can be for a regular season game. Teams like Golden State, San Antonio, Cleveland, it's too hard to try to. You can't really game plan one day. You get one day to game plan for those guys, or one day to game plan for the Spurs. It's just too hard. You got to be able to. You need a week, to game plan for that, and that's what you get when you're able to play in a series versus teams like that. So, but we'll be as prepared we can be for a regular season game on Sunday.
When the Warriors got KD this summer, how did it make you look at the matchup or think about the matchup you guys would have with them this year?
It really didn't make me think of it too much than I've already thought about it. They are the toughest team to guard that I've played against, along with the Spurs in my career. So, can you get more tougher to guard? I guess so. You add Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers that this game has ever seen, and been one of the best players our game's seen in the last, how long he's been in? 8, 9, 10, maybe 10 years. So, so that was my mind.
LeBron, what is it about them that makes it so tough to game plan for?
Well, they've had multiple games this year of 35 plus assists. They have 6 guys that can probably get double-digit assists. If you look at Steph, KD, Draymond, Iguodala, Livingston, and even Zaza can pass the ball extremely well. He's a real shooting guard. Clay's a 90 shooting guard. So that he's a scorer. That's what 90s guards do. That's what JR does. Those are 90s 2 guards. But you got 6 or 7 guys that can get you 5 or 7 plus assists a night. That's what makes it challenging.
Just I want to start there. You mentioned on an interview this morning that for you, in terms of your durability and your energy, it comes on the off days. What did you do yesterday that had you so prepared and fired up today?
Stayed at home. No, I stayed home and I have the Norma Tech and the Game Rain of Compacts. I bought all that, and it's the best. I know, big time plug. You got to invest in your body, and so I
bought those equipments to have my own little recovery center in my basement.
Talked with Kev post game about the energy and the focus you guys had coming out. What was working well, especially in the pick and roll, as you guys got downhill and put a lot of pressure on them?
Well, it starts with us setting good screens and Kyrie and LeBron coming off them. And those two guys, like I said, all season or even from day one, them in pick and rolls, they're going to draw two. And for myself, Kev and Channing, for me, rolling hard, and for Kev, mixing it up, whether it's going to be a roll or a pick and pop, and for Channing, pop to the three. So we just got to make sure that's a big part of our offense, and we got to make sure we set good screens to get our guys open.
You guys have done such a good job of remaining in the present and not looking ahead, but given that you guys were able to rest a bit there in the fourth, given what's on the horizon, how big was that?
Coach told us halftime, take care of business so we can get guys in to get a rhythm and get guys heart rates up because, Sunday, Golden State, they want to get up and down and play fast, so guys got to be ready for that track meet.
Before we get into that matchup, it is your first Christmas Day here at home, game-wise. How much are you looking forward to that?
Looking forward to it, but it's a back-to-back, so it's kind of, it's a very interesting Christmas day. But it's first time at the Q, so I know it's gonna be rocking because we haven't had a Christmas home game in quite some time. So I'm excited. You guys will be pumping the game up for the next 48 hours, tweeting it and doing what you guys do. So they're coming ready to play.
What's the mentality as a player to make it just one of 82, or is it more than that?
Oh, you gotta look at this game kind of a fill it out and see where we're at. They're playing really good basketball. They were down by 16 to Brooklyn last night and coming back and going on a 9-0 run and then taking over the game. So they're a team that they don't quit. And over the years, them down by 10, they knock down 2 threes. It's a whole different ball game. So we just got to be ready to withstand runs, and we got to go on our own run and try to control the game.
Besides the X's and O's, a little more emotion, maybe given the past and what has been made of you two facing one another?
You mean like what they say?
No, just in terms of the emotion of, being in the finals the last 2 years and what the game has been.
The familiar faces. Both teams know each other, know what guys bring to the table, so it might get a little scrappy, but that's just game basketball. It's Christmas. There might be a Grinch in the game, so just got to be ready to play.